Earth shakes with potential talent. Could Jonathan Brooks, Longhorn star, start for the Cowboys if drafted? Since Ezekiel Elliott began to decline, the Dallas Cowboys have been grappling with their running back situation. While Tony Pollard seemed to be the answer in 2023, he failed to meet expectations as the lead back and moved on to Tennessee in free agency. As we approach yet another NFL draft, the Cowboys, who have just signed Rico Dowdle, now find themselves in need of another running back for their roster. Certainly, fans clamored for a big-money signing like Derrick Henry or Josh Jacobs. However, truth be told, Dallas was never going to engage in that bidding war. Instead, reports indicate that they are leaning towards drafting a running back. And if so? They need a starter, don't they? In Ralph Vacchiano's latest mock draft for Fox Sports, the Cowboys stay in the Lone Star State and select Longhorns standout Jonathan Brooks in the second round. After the way last season concluded, one glaring need for the Cowboys was to bolster their ground game, Vacchiano wrote. It's such a pressing need that if there were a running back worthy of a first-round pick, the Cowboys would have to consider it, but there really isn't. The cream of the crop appears to be the 6-foot, 213-pound Brooks, who rushed for 1,139 yards and 10 touchdowns in 11 games for the Longhorns last season. In his 11 games for the Longhorns last season, Brooks was a beacon of production before his ACL injury. He racked up 1,139 rushing yards and 10 touchdowns, averaging an impressive 6.1 yards per carry. Brooks also contributed significantly in the passing game, recording 25 receptions for 286 yards and a touchdown. Brooks is known for his lightning-fast feet, allowing him to maneuver through tight spaces and break free in open field situations, something Dallas sorely needs, as Pollard often found himself stopped at or behind the line of scrimmage last season. His ability as a pass blocker will also pique the interest of Mike McCarthy, who has expressed a desire for improved pass protection for Dak Prescott, a focus of the running backs training camp program last season. Of course, everything hinges on Brooks's recovery from his ACL injury. But Dallas has an inside track on that, with their team doctor performing the surgery. So, whatever Dallas needs to know, they'll find out. The Cowboys have several roster holes that need urgent filling, and while selecting a running back early may be out of the question due to the pressing need for a starting offensive lineman, targeting a running back in the second or third round seems like the path the team could take, and in Brooks, Dallas secures a genuine dual-threat back with speed and power to spare. The only question mark surrounding his selection is how he bounces back from his ACL injury. Which then leads to a crucial question that needs answering. The Cowboys' current roster doesn't need depth. It needs starters. The running back the Cowboys draft needs to be that guy. What do you think? Would Jonathan Brooks be a good addition to the Dallas Cowboys?